Hey folks, King's Drummer here, and it's good to be with you guys again. I just thought I'd do a quick vinyl update. I bought a few records over the weekend. I just wanted to show them to you. The first one up is from Chicago, and it's Chicago 17. I bought this record for 50 cents, but for 50 cents it looks to be in really good condition, and it has my all-time favorite Chicago song, which was "Stay the Night." And my memory of that song is, I remember when I was 14, this record came out in 1984. I used to hang out at an arcade, a local neighborhood arcade, and in this arcade they had a video jukebox machine. So I think for like 25 cents or 50 cents, you could view one music video because it had a big TV monitor over it. And I would always pick "Stay the Night" by Chicago because it was a funny video. And the video was about a guy who sees this really good-looking chick and he's running around, chasing her all throughout town so he can just holler at her. And you know, a lot of stunts, a lot of car stunts as he's trying to hunt this girl down, and she's just doing her best to avoid him. So it was a very funny video and a lot of stunts. And so hearing that song kind of takes me back to the arcade days in the early to mid 80s. And this is actually a really good record. Some good songs on here. Besides "Stay the Night," you got the two ballads, which is "Hard Habit to Break" and "You're the Inspiration." There's a song called "Along Comes a Woman," which is a real upbeat song, really good. So I got that one for 50 cents. I got these next two records for 50 cents. And I don't have much Billy Joel in my collection. In fact, I've never owned him on any format. Album, CD, cassette. Liked some of his songs, and I thought, you know, I saw two of his records for 50 cents. I thought I'd give him a shot. The first one is "The Stranger." I've seen this album on a couple of your guys' videos, and I thought, you know, I've seen him on a few people's videos. I thought maybe it's worth giving it a shot. So I went and and the album's only 50 cents. I'm not investing a lot. So I've already heard a couple of songs on here, which was "Only the Good Die Young" and "Just the Way You Are," and ended up listening to this whole record, and it's a really good record. I always thought Billy Joel wrote some good songs, especially the song "Moving Out." I really love that one, and the song "The Stranger" is really good as well. And I remember I used to watch a lot of his videos during the 80s too. So he brings his music brings back the memories. The second Billy Joel album I bought is "Glass Houses," and haven't listened to this one yet. I was getting ready to. But I ended up coming home from work exhausted and ended up taking a short nap instead of listening to vinyl. So I think when I'm finished up here, I'm going to give this a spin. But it has the song "Still Rock and Roll to Me" and "You May Be Right." So I get the feeling this is going to be a real fun album. So I can't wait to spin it. Never heard this record before, so I know a couple of songs. And the album is in really good shape. The jacket is in really good shape. So a very good find for 50 cents. Another one I got out of the 50 cent bin is a man whose music I'm a big fan of. I already have two of his albums and they were really good. I gave this album a quick listen and I was pretty happy with it. It was everything I was hoping it would be. It's John Cougar Mellencamp, and the name of the album is "The Lonesome Jubilee." Most notable about this album is it contains the song "Paper and Fire," "Check It Out," and it also contains "Cherry Bomb," which are some of my favorite songs from him. You know, I always loved his sound. In every band I've been in, except for one, everyone criticized how much they hated his music, and I was like the only one in the band that liked his music, except for one band. And I always thought he was a very talented songwriter, and I always loved the stories he told on his records and his music. So collecting his albums is actually a lot of fun, and there's still a few more of his albums I want to collect. So real happy to have this in the collection. This next album I got for $1, but it's one of my favorite albums from this band, and I found a really good For only being $1, this record was in really good condition. The vinyl was real clean and plays very, very nice. It's Men at Work, Business as Usual. Yeah, it has a song on it that's called Down Under. I think when it was first released back in the early 80s, like everybody else, I loved the song. I thought the video was really funny, and then of course it got overplayed and overplayed and overplayed, and then you were just tired of it. So besides the one song that's just overplayed too many times, there are some good some good songs on this record, which is Who Can It Be Now, Underground, Helpless Automation, Be Good Johnny, Touching Untouchables, and Down by the Sea. So besides the overplayed song, there is some good material on here. And this band once played at the US Festival, which was a big concert festival in 1983. And I have a DVD of that, and I was really surprised at how good a live band they were. Because they always look like a band just the record company put together. And it was beginning the music video, so you thought they were a perfect band for video. And so I always saw them as a record label's band. And until I actually saw their live performance, I realized, wow, this really is a good band. They can play very well live. I was really impressed and surprised. Okay, this next album I got, number one, it's from my favorite band of all time, and it's a very special pressing of this EP, and that EP is from Genesis, and it's called Spot the Pigeon. And what is cool about this is it's a rare pressing, and I originally wasn't going to get this because there's only 3 songs on this album, which is Match of the Day, Pigeons, and Inside and Out. I happened to catch Jeff Record-Man 1958, I believe is his username, and he had a video that showcases his entire Genesis collection on vinyl, and he had this particular album. And what was great about the pressing was he bought a pressing from Canada. This album, a pressing from Canada, that's what this is. And what was unique about it was that it was a blue vinyl pressing. So once I saw Jeff's video, I immediately got online and hunted down Spot the Pigeon in a limited edition Canadian blue vinyl. And I found a seller that sold it for a very good price, and I went and got it. Genesis is my all-time favorite band. Blue is my favorite color, and my CD collection my album collection is still quite small. I think I only have maybe like 130 records now, or somewhere around there. I haven't really counted. But I don't have any colored vinyl in my collection, so this is the first colored vinyl to make my collection, and I hope to get more. And blue is my favorite color when it comes to colored vinyl. I love the way blue looks on colored vinyl, so made this album right here a must-have. And my favorite song on it, without a doubt, is Inside and Out. A song that I believe was mostly or all written by Steve Hackett. He submitted it during the sessions that made the album Wind and Wuthering, and it got rejected for some reason, and I don't really know why, because it's a really gorgeous tune. So, Spot the Pigeon and blue vinyl, real happy to have it. And this album just came today in the mail, and I found this one online as well, and I'm real excited to have it because I've been a fan of this band for many years. And I'm just now starting to collect their vinyl. I found this one, and I'm going to go after the last album they had out, and that band is Dream Theater. This album is called Systematic Chaos, and this is a 2-record set pressed on 180 gram vinyl, and this package feels really heavy. This was a limited edition, limited collector's edition of this title. They didn't make many of them, so I felt real privileged to have this. And in this 2-record set, it also comes with a booklet, which I'll show you here. And all it really is a photo book that shows all the lyrics to the songs. But I like the artwork on it. I've had the CD for many years, loved the CD, and I just kind of went online. I noticed now that the vinyl collection is starting to grow, I thought, you know what, this has always been one of my all-time favorite bands that I don't have anything of theirs on vinyl. And vinyl for Dream Theater is pretty hard to find because they're more of a band that just put out CDs. But I did manage to find this one for $10. It was brand new. It was sealed, and this is a great album. It sounds fantastic on my turntable. If you're not very familiar with Dream Theater, they're more of a metal / prog band, and they write some really long songs. I mean, real long, epic songs. Odd time signatures thrown in, crazy instrumental sections in their songs, and they've written a couple of concept albums, and they're a real interesting band to watch. So if you're into prog and you're into metal, this definitely is the band to be listening to. Great musicians in this band. They have a keyboard player in this band by the name of Jordan Rudess, who I think is like the best keyboard player in the world. If you ever seen this guy on his own, he just does some amazing things on a synthesizer. He is just an amazing musician. So Dream Theater, Systematic Chaos. They're about to release a new record with a brand new drummer. And I just got online and saw the collector's edition box set of that, which is, you know, a 2-record set with a whole album on vinyl, 180 gram, some CDs, a mat for a turntable mat, and a free download of the entire album day before it's released. And a lot of good stuff up there. A lot of great stuff, and what they got is a Dream Theater fans ticket for life, which is basically, if you get the ticket for life, that means that you'll never have to pay for a Dream Theater ticket ever again. They're putting, of all the box sets they're releasing, I think 50 box sets will contain the ticket for life. It's kind of like a Willy Wonka thing, like the golden ticket. It's kind of the same idea. I think it's pretty cool. Not too many bands do those kind of promotions, and that's what makes Dream Theater different from everybody. So I think that you can now. I think today was the first day you could pre-order something like that, and I didn't catch the album release date, but I'm definitely gonna jump on that. Hopefully, get the ticket for life. Well, that's gonna do it here. Those are all the records I bought over the weekend, and none of them disappointed. They're all great, and I'm expecting a package in the mail from overseas, a real special record set that I can't wait to get my hands on. Once it's here, once I receive it, I'll post a video up, and it's going to be a great video. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, and I'll see you at the next video.